Today about why the best strategy won't work if your organizational culture is failing. Stay with me. My name is Witold and I'm helping small medium enterprises be more adaptable and responsive to the changing business environment. Let's talk about why your business won't work if you miss the cultural aspect of your company. An organizational culture is one of the most important competitive advantages, and company culture really does eat strategy for breakfast. Do you know why? In my opinion, culture is more important than a solid strategy. With a great strategy but a weak, unhealthy culture, you could be in trouble, in mess, and potentially you won't be able to execute the strategy. With the right culture, you might not have a strategy, for example, because you are at the point where you need to pivot your business. But even if you don't have a strategy now, you should be able to build one pretty soon. Your competitors also can copy your strategy, but they cannot copy the culture of your company. Oh, by the way, if you're not sure what I mean by organizational or company culture, check the video about culture as immune system. The link is in the description. Think for a moment of your company as a computer. In your computer you have a hard disk, processor, graphic card, RAM memory. You can choose the computer's configuration to the task which you want to perform with it. It's important to remember that the configuration of the computer will be very different depending on what you need it for. Are you going to use it to send emails and maybe, write some documents? Or do you need it as a graphic designer workstation? Or maybe you would like to, have a server hosting your company's infrastructure. Regardless of what your hardware looks like and what tasks you want to achieve, that's goals or general idea for that, definitely one more element is missing: software. A computer with poor quality, unconfigured or simply not right software will not work properly. There will be a lot of errors, blue screens, data will disappear, viruses will be caught, and so on. With the wrong software, you want to be able to generate the value you need. You can have a great graphics card, but without a 3D program, you will not generate a computer animation. Strategy is hardware. If you want to build a local company that performs typical services, let's say this is your goal, your strategy, the way you do business, the elements which you need to have in your business to reach the goal will be completely different to if you wanted to create a niche company providing premium value to premium customers. And yet this could be another way in which you aspire to build a true mass market company. Let's compare this to your computer. When you decided for what purpose you need it, let's say that this is your goal, and then you choose the right hardware configuration, the elements which you need to be able to fulfill the purpose. In different scenarios, a computer's configuration will vary. An organizational culture is software. To be able to execute different strategies, you might need different cultures. Imagine how varied the culture is in a brain surgery unit where one of the key values is accuracy and there is a little space for mistakes. Compare that to a key value of creative agency where accuracy and need for working flawlessly might be not even considered. Depending on what your organization is or what it has to be, it must have an appropriate organizational culture, otherwise the ability to execute your strategy will be limited or even lost. Again, when we apply this to your computer, you decided for what purpose you wanted to have a computer, then you choose the right hardware and then the software to complete what you needed. Without this process, you wouldn't be able to use the computer for your chosen purpose or purposes, isn't it? The effectiveness of this metaphor in relation to reality is somewhat limited. You can buy the software, you can install it, and with a little bit of luck and maybe effort, regular updates, you can have it for years. An organizational culture cannot be bought. You can try to build it, but this is a long process. You cannot completely control it either. Moreover, if you stop nurturing it, culture immediately evolves in its own way. If you don't consciously approach the cultural aspect, culture will just happen, and it might be far away from what you really need. If you're wondering where to start working with the company culture and you would like to read a case study which reveals the potential of building culture around values, check the article linked below. Do you like this video? The thumb up is only one. Subscribe now and stay tuned.